Maria Vorontsova, the eldest daughter of Russian leader Vladimir Putin, is now publicly positioned as a major scientist with a world-class laboratory after winning a state-funded grant from the Russian Science Foundation, according to United 24 media. The grant supports her latest project, regulation of cell renewal processes in the body, the fundamental basis for long-term preservation of functional activity of organs and tissues, human health, and active longevity. In effect, its focus is anti-aging. Vorontsova has led several state-funded programs in genetics and healthcare that align with the Kremlin's strategic interests, while receiving substantial funding, raising questions about transparency, financial benefit, and conflicts of interest. Historically, very little was published about Vorontsova's scientific work in international publications, and according to reports, official Russian sources only started publicly publishing her scientific background in December 2022. Her involvement in these programs and close ties to the Russian government have led to sanctions by the US, UK, EU, Japan, and New Zealand. United 24 media says, Mikhail Kovalchuk, 77, who is crazy about eternal life, reportedly rushed to his close friend Putin, who is turning 72 this year, with the idea of the program. Russian authorities claimed that the program will save 175,000 lives. Meanwhile, more than 95,000 Russian soldiers have been confirmed killed in its war in Ukraine. Other reports have estimated the total as of July 2024 to be nearer 140,000. One research center employee working on the program told The Times, "As if we have no one to put back on their feet but these boneheads." Kovalchuk also oversees Russia's genetic research program alongside Vorontsova and has promoted several bizarre ideas and conspiracies, from existing biological weapons exclusively targeting Russians to the US creation of a subspecies of human living on cheap feed produced from genetically modified organisms. According to reports, even Putin believes in some of Kovalchuk's wild theories. Vorontsova is co-owner of the company Nomeco, or New Medical Company, which, according to reports, was involved in one of the largest investment projects in Russian healthcare, costing an estimated 40 billion rubles. Nomeco bought Sogaz Clinics, a clinic known to have treated Wagner mercenaries and the Russian ruling elite, for free. By January 2024, 3 years of this Nomeco ownership, Vorontsova's income amounted to almost 1 billion rubles or $12 million, according to T Invariant. Vorontsova has a specific interest in genetic technologies and editing. Vorontsova is a board member of the Moscow Society of Medical Genetics, involved in advancing genetic research and education projects in which Putin personally oversees. Russia, financially backed by Rosneft, allocated 127 billion rubles or $1.7 billion to a state program, development of genetic technologies, of which Vorontsova is the informal supervisor. In 2021, reports estimated that the Kremlin's overall spending on projects involving genetics could actually reach 230 billion rubles or $3 billion in the coming years. Putin has likened the technology to a nuclear bomb, even citing the possibility of creating soldiers who feel no pain.
A video has been circulated in social media, showing panic among Moscow residents following the car explosion that killed a senior military official on Friday morning. General Major Yaroslav Moskalik was killed at around 10:40. An explosive in his Volkswagen car detonated in Balashikha town in Moscow region. The video captured by local residents and published in Telegram app shows the aftermath of the attack. Fumes of smoke are seen coming from the scene of the explosion. Several blasts are heard in the video as panicked residents are expressing fear and discussing whether they should call firefighters. Moskalik, 59, was deputy chief of the main operational directorate of Russia's General Staff. There have been no official comments from the Russian Ministry of Defense over the official's death yet.
Мы не знаем. Боже мой, как же мне жалко. Боже мой, если там кто-то был.
Да кто-то был, сейчас он вторая начнет гореть. Сейчас взрываться начнется.
Позвоните пожарным.
Да все уже позвонили миллион раз.
Отойдите оттуда, вы. Близко не надо.
Ее нет. Колеса взрывают. Что это, баллоны? Девчонки, вы идите все отсюда.
Ё-моё. Юля, пошли отсюда. Не знаю, кто-то был. Посмотри, какой дымище. Сейчас вторая машина сейчас горит. А если дом, не дай бог? Пошли отсюда, сейчас пожарным позвонят. Может быть, дождемся пожарных?
А вон это хозяйка.
О, боже мой, как же мне его жалко. Боже мой, как же мне жалко. Ё-моё!
Зачем плачете?
Жалко машину, вдруг там кто-то и был. Это же чьё-то имущество. Мне рука. Пошли отсюда, Юля. Может быть, дождемся приезда пожарных. Боже, как же жалко владельца машины. Он, наверное, только расстроится, а если там кто-то был. Эти сейчас не дадут пустые уходят загорятся. Там кто-то лежит. Кто-то лежит! Пойдем, пожалуйста, я не могу. Кто-то лежит, боже мой.
A senior Russian military official has been killed in a car explosion in Moscow region, local media reported on Friday, April 25. General Major General Yaroslav Moskalik, deputy chief of the main operational directorate of the General Staff of Russia, was blown up in Balashikha. The explosion occurred in the courtyard of a residential building in the military quarter, when an improvised explosive device filled with shrapnel detonated near Moskalik. According to reports, at about 10:40 a.m., a Volkswagen parked near the entrance detonated, at the moment when Major General Yaroslav Moskalik came out of the house. He was killed on the spot by the blast wave. According to reports published in Telegram channels, the force of the explosion was so great that it threw the general several meters away and damaged the windows in the house nearby. Kommersant mentioned a possible second victim, the driver of the car, but this information has not been confirmed by other sources.
Какой ужас.